Okay, fifth grade. Now we're moving on to comparing and ordering integers. So I'm going to see if I can lift this so you guys can take these notes. So if you go ahead and pause, you can go ahead and take those notes real quick. So go ahead and pause so you can take those notes. Okay, let's get started. So today we're going to compare and order integers. So we've already done that with fifth grade material where we've used any symbols, meaning greater than, less than, and we also use equal to. So these are inequality symbols that we have here that we're going to be using. There are, of course, we also have equal to, and then there are going to be two more that we're going to add, but we're going to add those later. So I'm going to zoom in. So for example, the difference is now we're comparing and ordering integers. So remember, integers are whole numbers, right? That are positive and their opposites. So whole numbers that are positive, and it also includes their opposites. And remember, 0 is neither negative nor positive. Okay, so we're going to be comparing now negative integers. So one of the things that I want you guys to make sure that you know, or make sure that you're doing, is whenever we start thinking about integers and negative numbers, we tend to think that if we're in the negative world, the bigger the number, the more value it has. So for example, I know that 55, the number 55 is greater than 5 because I know 55 is larger. However, when we're thinking about negative, it's the complete opposite. Okay, so we're going to look at how you can use a number line because this is going to be the start of that foundation that you're going to have so you understand how negative numbers work. So, for example, negative 5 is what? Less than negative 55 or greater than negative 55. So we're going to fill this in with an inequality to make this statement true. So one thing you want to know is, where are these numbers located on a number line? Sometimes you might have to use a number line to help you, and that's okay. Like, that's fine. Sometimes I really have to think about it too. So using a number line is really going to help. So I want to ask myself, where are these numbers located on the number line? So if I make my number line, here's 0. Now I know if I go to the right, these numbers are going to be positive. So it'll be 5, 10, 15, 20, and so on. But since I'm dealing with negative numbers, I just went to the left of 0 so I can see the numbers that really matter, those negative integers. So here's negative 5. So if I look at my number line, where is negative 55 going to be located on this number line? It's going to be way over here, right? Somewhere over here. So one of the things I want you to notice, so negative 55 is somewhere over here. Hey, hi, right? He's way over here on this side of 0, to the left of 0. Now, one of the things I want you to know is the further away from 0 to the left, the larger, or the number gets bigger, right? So these numbers are getting bigger, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, right? But the value is smaller. Okay, so what that means is the further away I get from 0 going left, okay, the smaller that number really is. So negative 55, when I'm looking at it, it's actually what? Is it greater than? It's actually less than. Remember, use this symbol on this number line to help you and guide you. So, oh, I'm sorry, I read that wrong. It's actually negative 5. I put 55 in front. So negative 5 is actually what? Greater than. So again, use the symbol. Negative 5 is greater than negative 55 because it's further to the left. I mean, further left than this negative 55. So remember, the further left I go this way, the smaller in value, but the larger the number. So it's like opposite world. Then when I go to the right, the closer to 0 I get, that number's starting to get a little bit bigger, right? And then once I get to positive integers, then it's easier for me to tell that a number that is positive is going to be greater than a number that is negative. Okay, So remember that the further away from 0 you go towards the left, that number is going to look bigger, but that value is actually smaller. So -5 is actually greater than -55. The next thing we're going to do is you're going to order sets of integers from least to greatest. Okay, again, we've done this before, but now we're adding negative integers. So using that same concept of a number line, I can write a number line, and I can give my number line values that are going to help my situation. So I just did by threes. So here's my 0, here's my 3, here's my 9. Okay, so these are my positive integers. Now, if I look here, my negative integers, this would be 18, so 21. So 21 is like right here. And then if I keep going further to the left, -89 is over here, right? Somewhere over here. Now, if I put them in order from least to greatest, okay, when I located these on a number line, I basically did that already, okay? So which number on my number line, which integer is actually the greatest number? When I look here, remember the further left away from 0, these numbers are actually smaller. So which one is the least or the smallest? -89. Then I look at the next integer, -21. And I keep going, and 0. Then I have 3. Then the largest is 9. So I just put these sets of integers from least to greatest by locating them on a number line. Now, again, I highly suggest that you make a number line, or you can use the ones that I gave you. You make a number line to help. Okay, now remember, this was least to greatest. So sometimes you might see greatest to least. So make a number line to help you, because if you can find these integers on the number line, it's easy to see which one's the smallest. Remember, the further left, even though that number 89 looks bigger, since it's got that negative symbol, it's actually the smallest integer. And that's all.